Hi and welcome back to The Books Are Everywhere. So we are in my car, as you can see, for the start of this week's reading vlog, because my house this morning, I don't know, somebody was doing work outside or in the house next door, so it was annoying. So I thought I'd just update you here because it was quieter. So I've just gotten to uni and I'm gonna go and do some work, have a class, go to a meeting, other things. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you a quick reading update with how I'm doing right now and what I'm currently reading. So I'm currently reading a few books. I'm just about to finish listening to The Desolations of Devil's Acre. So I think I'm going to give you kind of most of my thoughts and feelings now because I only have like half an hour of the audiobook left. I think I'll have like one more chapter or something. So I have really enjoyed it, but it's just like, it's a like, not a love. I did mention, I think in last week's vlog, as these books go along, they kind of become quite samey and a little bit predictable, and I think that has taken some of the enjoyment away and just made it more of like, I know what's coming, and it doesn't feel so tense. They're just kind of like fun adventure, but not really more than that. So I think I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 stars purely for the fact that I feel like I know what Ransom Riggs writes like now. Like I know certain things aren't going to happen or are going to happen because, you know, that's just like how he likes to write and the kind of level of tension that he puts into the story. So I feel like it has become a little bit samey, and I definitely did like the first 3 books in the series a lot more than the last 3, but yeah, it's still been enjoyable and fun. I'm glad I've read it on audiobook. I feel like the past 2 that I've listened to on audiobook have been pretty good, enjoyable, and very entertaining to read like while I'm running or driving or stuff. But yes, I'm reading that. I'm also still reading House of Sky and Breath, but I did stop quite a while ago now to read other books on my TBR, but I'm hoping to get back to that this week sometime. I'm about 150 pages in so far, and I'm also reading Moomin Summer Madness, which is the 5th book in the Moomin series, although it's the first book I've read. Apparently it's a good one to actually start with, rather than starting with book 1. So yeah, I'm reading that one, which is so just like fun, light-hearted, whimsical, and I'm really enjoying that. I'm hoping to finish that one maybe today, because it's only a short book. It's like 175 pages and I'm about 100 pages in. Read about 100 pages of it last night. It's just kind of like what I need right now, is something really easy to follow, and the language is just so funny, but also like some of the lines are just so heartwarming and like thoughtful, and you can really kind of like apply them to real life, and they just make my heart like, I just love them. They're very cute, and I'm glad I'm finally reading a Moomin book. I really want to watch the Moomin Valley series, which is like the new, I think it's 2019 it started, the new Moomin series that's been on TV. I think I can watch one of the seasons on BBC iPlayer, so I might do that, because I did look that up last night because I just love that art style. I think it's really cute. I know some people really don't like it, but I quite like it, so I might give that a go at some point as well, just as like a nice bit of respite to watch something very kind of easy to watch and very sweet. So yeah, that's my update for now. I will update you later in the week. I am working the next few days, so I will probably be quite busy, and I'm staying at Mark's, but we are going to be watching Heartstopper, which is very exciting. Going to be watching it, starting it tonight, so yeah, can't wait for that. And there may or may not be another video in relation to Heartstopper coming soon. Hi, it is Thursday, as it normally is with these vlogs, and I did finish a book. I finished Moomin Summer Madness by Toby Anson, and this was so cute. My bookmark is just in the front to keep it safe, but this was so cute. I did read a note in the back that I think was published in another edition, and then they just published it in this new edition as well. So this is from the original Puffin edition, and it says, why they all, at the end of it, it says they all had so many strange adventures, ones that were even odd by Moomin standards. So this book was slightly strange, and I am looking forward to reading other Moomin books that may be slightly less odd, but it was so cute. It was very whimsical and magical, kind of what I expected, but a little bit weird. So I'm looking forward to seeing where the other books go in this lovely little series, and yeah, I'm very excited to collect these lovely editions. But yeah, definitely enjoyed my first foray into the Moomin Valley. Looking forward to kind of reading more and seeing more, hopefully watching the TV show as well, maybe at some point. And I just feel like Tove Jansson did this amazing thing of just like, there was like random lines that were just absolutely stunning, beautifully written. Just, I can't even describe. I would probably have to find one to try and describe what I mean to you. Is like, there'd just be like really heartwarming, beautiful lines just amongst this kind of like madness that was going on. Also obviously loved the additions of the drawings in here, and yeah, very excited to see more from the Moomin family. Thank you to Courtney for buying me this edition. It was very cute, and I'm glad that I have finally read a Moomin book, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm also reading Good Intentions, which is in my bag. I think I just haven't got it out. But I'm reading that on audiobook, and I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm maybe about halfway through. Maybe not quite halfway through, but I'm really loving it. It's so good. I don't know why I didn't know that I was going to love it this much. I just didn't quite expect it. But it's just a really lovely story, and I relate to Noor so much on a personal level of like some of his kind of insecurities and stuff I really relate to, and his kind of thought processes. So sometimes he can be a bit questionable, but I also really relate to him on a lot of levels, and it's just a really lovely story. It's about two people who are in love, but they're from different kind of backgrounds and religions, and Noor hasn't told his parents about Yasmina that he is dating for 4 years, and they've been together for 4 years, and they even live together, and he hasn't told his parents because she is black and he is brown, so he hasn't told his parents because he knew they wouldn't approve of the relationship. And it kind of flicks backwards and forwards between present day when he has finally told them and 2014 I think it is. It starts in 2014 and goes on from there, in kind of like flashbacks of what was happening when they actually met, which I think is really well done. It's also set in the Midlands, which is cool. Partly in Nottingham, partly in Birmingham, partly up north. I think it's Sheffield or Bradford where he goes to uni. I feel like I've heard both in the book, in the audiobook. I'm not sure which. I think it's Bradford. But yes, really enjoying that one, and the audiobook's really good as well. And it also has some really like profound sentences in there that are just kind of thrown in very randomly, I didn't expect. But yeah, really enjoying that one. But I'm gonna go now. Actually going to read some of House of Sky and Breath tonight, which I'm excited about. And then tomorrow I'm gonna film my May TBR, so that's exciting, and edit that hopefully tomorrow as well. So yeah, I will speak to you tomorrow. Hi, you joined me sat on the floor with the laminator because I'm just waiting for the laminator to like warm up or whatever it's doing, prepare, and I thought I would just say hi. It is Friday. I've actually been doing some kind of like part uni, part blog stuff today that, oh I think it's ready, that I've needed the laminator for, and I thought I would just do it for the uni stuff and then just keep the laminator, and I'm finally upgrading mini golf TBR with proper laminated things, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna get onto my laminating. Don't really have any book updates right now. Honestly, just thought while I was waiting I would just pop in and say hi and let you know what I'm doing. And I'm gonna film at mini golf TBR in a bit, which I'm very excited for because I'm gonna have all of these new prompts. Hi, it's Saturday. Look at my Heartstopper Salmon tea that I stole from work. It's so cute. Anyway, I'm here with some reading updates. It is after work on Saturday night, and yeah, I'm probably about to sit down and do some uni work, not gonna lie. I've just come home and had dinner and it's time to do some uni work. But after that, I'm actually hoping to have a kind of solid evening of reading, hopefully. So I am currently reading Good Intentions. I'm on track to finish this tomorrow, which will be the end of this vlog, and to me it's the end of the month. I know it's May 1st tomorrow, but honestly, I'm just gonna count stuff that I finish tomorrow as April because, I don't know, it just fits in my brain, and it means I can finish this within April. And it doesn't affect anybody, so you know, I'm just gonna do it. So yeah, I am going to finish this one tomorrow. I'm really enjoying it. I will give my final thoughts and feelings tomorrow once I've finished it, but really liking this. It is, I'm sure I've said in this video what this book is about. It's about this couple who, the guy has struggled to tell his parents that he's in a relationship. He is Pakistani and she is Black Sudanese, and they've been together for 4 years, and Noor, who hasn't told his parents that they're together, and it's basically about him telling his parents finally that they're together and them kind of meeting and stuff. It is really interesting. Obviously there's some discussions of culture, but I relate so much to Noor on his anxiety levels. He has panic attacks, he has anxiety, and the way that he talks about like the stuff that's going on in his head and his insecurities, I really relate to. So yes, I really relate to Noor. I am really enjoying this book. He sometimes makes some questionable choices, but I understand where he's coming from, because I understand him, which is really enjoyable to read. And I'm really enjoying the audiobook as well, so yes. So I'm currently here, so I don't have that much left. I have about an hour and a half of the audiobook left, so hopefully I'll finish that tomorrow while driving to and from work. I also have read some of another book, which is not House of Sky and Breath, as I should be reading. I don't know why. I think it's just so daunting because it's so big, and I have so many other books that I want to read that it just ends up like falling to the wayside. If I had more time to focus, I would definitely pick it up because I was really enjoying it, but I actually ended up picking up We Were Liars. I've had this for years and I have read this before, like years and years ago. I was actually invited to be part of a readathon with Hotkey Books, like a private readathon for like bloggers that were sent a paperback copy, which you might remember from my last vlog, and a NetGalley arc of Family of Liars, and I would like to pick up Family of Liars, and I wanted to just refresh myself because this is such a short book. It's like 200 pages and I read like 50 pages last night. The chapters are literally like 2 pages long. Or like less than that sometimes. So yeah, I picked this up last night and I'm about this far through, and this is what I'm hoping to read quite a chunk of tonight and hopefully finish this one tomorrow as well, because I would like to join the readathon or read along for Family of Liars, which starts on Monday. So I did miss the read along for this one, which was the past week from Monday to Friday. I picked it up on Friday night last night, but I am hoping to pick up the Family of Liars arc alongside everyone else. But I also have 2 other books that I'm buddy reading this week, so we'll see what happens. Also don't know what's going on with my hair right now. But anyway, I picked this up. I am enjoying it. Obviously it reads quite young now, but I feel like it kind of is what it is. It follows a girl who, they go to this like island every year on holiday, and one year she has this accident and then she can't really remember what happened with the accident, why it happened, and it's kind of about her finding out what actually happened or remembering over the next kind of few years. So yeah, enjoying it so far. This is one that like I don't feel like has much kind of depth to it, but it is what it is. It's a quick, fast-paced kind of psychological thriller, YA psychological thriller, so I am enjoying it for what it is. I also have a few books to show you that I either got from publishers or I picked up from work today. The first one being Noah's Gold by Frank Cottrell Boyce. This is our children's book of the month for May, and we had a few copies lying around for staff to read. And I actually read one of Frank Cottrell Boyce's books years ago, which was Framed, and I found it so much fun, and it was set in North Wales as well, which I loved. And it was about an art heist, so that was so much fun. I thought, why not pick up this one as well? And this one is following Noah, who accidentally stows away on his big sister's geography trip and gets stuck on an island, marooned on an island, and everything is a disaster until Noah finds a treasure map and the gang goes in search of gold. So yeah, this one sounds like a lot of fun. Hoping to pick it up soon. Feel like it's going to be a quick, easy read, kind of what I need right now. So yeah, I picked that one up. I also picked up A Proof of Sorrow and Bliss, which was sent to us. I really want to read this, but I feel like it's going to be one that I find hard to pick up just because I have so many books on my TBR for May. I don't know if I'll be able to pick this one up as well, but I have seen that Meg Mason's writing is kind of similar to Dolly Alderton's writing, and I loved Ghosts, so I'm kind of hoping that I will be able to pick this one up or at least read some of it soon, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to because the writing is quite small and that does daunt me. And this one is following Martha, who, although her life is kind of picture perfect, she struggles to be alive more than most people do, and she is forced to return to her childhood home to live with her dysfunctional bohemian parents. And she has the chance to find out whether she can write a better ending for herself and kind of figure out what's going on in her life. I feel like I can definitely see the parallels with Ghosts by Dolly Alderton, which I read and absolutely loved. And I feel like I could really enjoy this too. I really want to pick it up, but I don't know if I'm going to have the time because there's other stuff I need to prioritise in May, but we will see. And I also got a proof from a publisher which is called What Time Is Love, and this is by Holly Williams and it was from Orion, and apparently this is for fans of One Day, which I did read and didn't really enjoy, but I love the concept of, and the versions of Us and Miss You, so kind of like not time travel but kind of like that kind of trope. And the synopsis says, when Violet and Albert first meet, they are always 20. Over the decades, their lives collide over and over again beneath Oxford spires on the rolling hills of Abergavenny, in stately homes and feminist squats. Together they must overcome differences in class, privilege, sexuality and ambition, whilst the world around them changes in ways they could never have imagined. And soon they are forced to question, what if they met the right person at the wrong time? And it comes out on the 26th of May. Sounds so good. So good. Definitely want to pick this one up soon. I feel like it could be really fascinating. And who knows, maybe it'll do the trope that I really want to love right for me. You know, maybe it'll be the right book at the right time. We will see. But yeah, I'm hoping to pick that one up soon too. I want to pick up so many books in May. I just need to have the time to do it, and I don't have the time to do it. But that's a problem for another day, not today or tomorrow. But anyway, I'm gonna go do a bit of uni work, hopefully get some reading done tonight, and I will update you tomorrow if not later today. I also pre-ordered some books today, which I'm very excited for, but yeah, I'm not going to tell you about those now, but one of them will be arriving in the next week or so because the release date is very, very soon, so that's exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna go for now. Hi and welcome to the end of the vlog. It is Sunday evening and I thought I better wrap up this vlog and update you. I have actually been doing some reading today, which is good. I finished an audiobook, I started another audiobook, I've been doing some physical reading as well. It is good. Also, I got this new cardigan and it's very cozy and very thick, very warm, and I love it. But anyway, let's start with the book that I finished this morning, which was Good Intentions by Kasim Ali. I read this on audio and I would highly recommend the audiobook. It was really, really good. And honestly, I really enjoyed this book. It was really, really good. It had such interesting discussions in here about relationships and about expectations of your partner and of your parents and of the people around you. And it was super, super interesting to read about, really, really heart-wrenching as well. And like, I was having tears this morning when I was driving listening to this and my heart was in my throat. I felt so emotional over this book. It's just something I didn't expect at all. It is very big sick. Like, I can completely see why I thought that, and I think it has actually been called that somewhere else as well. I saw that the other day. But yeah, very emotional. Didn't expect the ending. I'm not 100% sure whether I liked the ending or whether I wanted it to end differently, but I actually kind of like that it stuck with where it was going, and I appreciate the ending if nothing else, and I admire the ending, But that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil this book. Love these characters, honestly. I feel like this did something really well that I don't really see very often in kind of making quite an unlikable, questionable character very sympathetic, and I actually felt a lot of empathy towards the main character, even though he made a lot of decisions that were regrettable and questionable. I still really enjoyed reading about him, and I related to him on a lot of levels with his insecurity and anxiety, but I also really liked Yasmina as a character as well, and I had a lot of admiration for her, and I feel like she did the right thing. Don't want to spoil anything that's happened in this book, but honestly I would really recommend it. It was just really, really interesting, and yeah, I got a lot more emotionally invested than I expected to, which I like, actually. I thought it was really good. But yeah, as I finished that one, I picked up The Gifts That Bind Us on audio, and I'm about 6 chapters in, so I'm not sure how far through, maybe about 50 pages into this book so far, so I'm about here. And I started listening to this on audiobook as well. I didn't expect it to be available as an audiobook on Scribd, but it was, which is very helpful because I kind of honestly forgot that I needed to read this soon, but I'm buddy reading this with a few friends because we buddy read the first one, and the first book is All Our Hidden Gifts, and it's following Maeve. These 2 books are following Maeve. They're both set in Ireland, and Maeve has a kind of talent for reading tarot, and when she reads this tarot card to her ex-best friend, I want to say, at the start of the first book, a couple of days later her ex-best friend goes missing, and then things kind of go from there. It is very magic, very witchy tarot, magic filled, kind of similar vibes to the Raven Boys with that kind of like tarot magic. Really enjoyed the first book, so I've started listening to this one. Glad I'm reading it now because I feel like if I left it any longer I would be so confused about what was going on. But yes, looking forward to seeing where this one goes. I don't really have too much to say because obviously I'm only 50 pages in, so look out for next week's vlog for more thoughts and feelings on this one. I also read a little bit more of We Were Liars last night, so I'm now just under halfway through. Probably going to read a bit more of this tonight as well. Hopefully read quite a chunk of it because I should really finish this today because I think we're meant to be starting Family of Liars tomorrow, which I do want to do kind of with the readathon, but I am going to just take my Kindle with me to Marks when I go there tomorrow, so hopefully I will be able to read a bit more of that. And I also started Noah's Gold by Frank Cottrell Boyce last night, which I am now about just under halfway through already. This one is so funny so far, it's so good. I think I said this before, but it's following Noah, obviously Noah's Gold, who has stashed himself away on his sister's geography field trip and gets stuck on a deserted island, uninhabited island, which I think is off the coast of Wales. And it is so funny, honestly. David Walliams has blurred this, and I've been recommended it to kids today if they're like parents and kids buying books at work, because it is like perfect for kids that are like David Walliams or Diary of a Wimpy Kid fans. It's got like that humour, illustrations to it. It's very kind of like chatty. It's written in like letters. And it's just really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm about here. So just under halfway through this one, which is a lot of fun, and I took the dust jacket off this, and the under the dust jacket is really cool. It has this like map on it, so I really like that. Looking forward to seeing where this is going. But yeah, just really funny so far. So yeah, I'm glad I picked that up. A lot of stuff on the go, a lot of stuff happening. But yeah, I will update you more on my thoughts and feelings on those books in next week's reading vlog. Hopefully get some more reading done as well. And I will see you next time in another video. Thank you for watching. Bye.